What's going on, everybody? This is Mattdoesfitness, and my dad used to say to me, always leave them wanting more, which is probably why he lost his job at disaster relief. Good morning and welcome along to my full day of eating, episode 19. And as it's number 19, I thought I'd do a little special mind trick for you. So think of the number 19, picture it in your head. Now I want you to double it and times it by 2. Now half it and divide it by 2. Right, what have you got? Okay, I know. So I think we'd all agree, Darren Brown, David Blaine, those kind of guys, they're obviously fairly impressive. But I think we could acknowledge there's potentially a new contender to the throne. Okay, anyway, it is 5 to 10 on a Saturday morning. And if you can see behind me, it's not that bad for Britain. It's like relatively sunny. It's been friggin' freezing the last couple of weeks. I've been working outside for a lot of the day and I'm getting very, very cold. But that is irrelevant right now because I'm inside, and in this modern day and age we have heating. Okay, now this morning I am going training, which I'll be doing shortly. I'm doing bench press today. And I've done my testing, which presumably you would have seen, my squat PR and then a couple of pathetic failures. If you haven't seen them already, go and watch them now, or in fact don't watch the failures because they're embarrassing, just watch the PR. So I've just started my new cycle and I'm pretty excited to get into it. Now obviously I'm in my new gym now as well, which is equally exciting, makes things a bit fresher and a bit more just a bit different, something to look forward to. Anyway, that's boring. Right, here we go. It's breakfast time. What do we have on the menu? We have nothing on the menu because I'm not a weirdo that makes menus for breakfast, but we have some British semi-skimmed milk. Now, I know some people like full fat milk, but I call them fat weirdos because I hate drinking fat. Like, whole milk is just overwhelmingly creamy. I can't handle cream. This is some Choco Rice, which again, very clever marketing. You probably wouldn't be able to recognise what brand that's based on. But yeah, believe it or not, it's Cocoa Pops, a completely different design. Here is my protein, 30 grams of whey with water, and a new addition, some orange juice as some people pronounce it. I've got a B to the A to the N to the A to the N to the A banana, and an orange and some supplementary accessories. Now, as far as the orange or slash clementine goes, I am not a massive fan. Now, a lot of people say they're really nice, they're sweet, they're juicy, whatever. They like clementines, they like oranges, they think they're good. I, for some reason, just don't get on with them. I haven't eaten one for a while. As you guys are around, I thought I'd give it another attempt because I am all for trying things. Like I did say, the last time I had one, I just didn't, something about it, it's just quite, I don't know, quite rigid, quite hard to get into, quite initially really, really sour. But like I said, let's give it a go. Fucking whatnot. Whoa. That is frigging disgusting. I had to spit it out. I'm all for giving things a go, but that's ridiculous. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, I don't know, but I can't, there's no way I'm gonna make a habit of eating those because it's horrendous. Anyway, I'm going to eat my breakfast, and a few people have, in fact quite a lot of people have commented on the fact that I don't count my kind of calories, my macros as such, and you know what, I think you're right, so I want to start doing that, but I'm kind of an all or nothing guy. I don't like doing things half-heartedly, so I figure if I'm going to count them, I'm going to count them properly, so that regime is starting from now. There's only one way we would acknowledge to count cereal accurately. That's pretty clear cut at that. That's one. This is what I mean about calorie counting. That's a cluster, so mix it straight away. More awkward to count. That was about 3 there, so let's call it 4. 5. This calorie counting is an absolute ball ache, if I'm honest. 6. And 184. That should just about do it. Okay. It's now 12:15. I'm not going to lie, the whole calorie counting thing is obviously a little bit time consuming, but it's one of those things, you know, I think if I stick with it, the benefits are going to be obvious. Okay, right, I'm going to finish my orange juice now. Then I'm going to head to the gym. I will almost certainly catch up with you in the car post-gym, which for you is going to be now. Very moving. Okay, I've just finished my session. I did bench press, like I said I was gonna, with a little bit of chest and triceps. Now, I am about to prepare. I'm in the preparation stages of my protein, which again will be 30 grams of whey with water. Also had a little bit of Blue Star de-iso, which I've never tried before. I just found it in the car. It's quite an intense taste, and it kind of burnt my throat quite a lot, and it's actually burning my stomach now I think about it, but you've got to give these things a go. And most excitingly, I'm going to have another one of these little beauties. I call them bananas. Now, it is late kind of morning, early afternoon. I can just tell you the time. It is 10 to 12. I'm going to go over to my brother's in a minute, and we're going to watch the football, and I'm almost certainly going to get some pizza. So that's going to be very exciting for me. Hi there, can I order delivery, please?
Yeah, can I take your address, please?
You can, yes. It's right. Can I get one large Italian with chicken and sweet corn, please?
One large Italian chicken and sweet corn.
Yeah. And then another large Italian.
Yeah.
But on this one, I quite like sausage. Do you have different types of sausage you can put on it?
I'm afraid. We don't actually have any sausage.
No sausage at all?
We've got pepperoni, beef, pork.
Oh, pepperoni, yeah. Okay, can I get, in that case, a large margarita Italian with pepperoni, please?
Just pepperoni?
Yes, please. Lots of it.
Yeah.
Okay, just those two, and then for the side, some garlic bread, please.
And a garlic bread.
Yes.
Yeah. And would you like any additional sides?
No, thank you. Just that, thanks.
Yeah. So just double check. So you've got garlic bread. You've got a large Italian margarita with I put double pepperoni on it.
Yeah.
And a large
Excellent, yeah.
Yeah, and can I take the voucher code, please?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Good news and bad news. Bad news is that we just lost and I'm now pretty depressed. Good news is, you can see what the good news is. Now, I have here chicken and sweet corn margarita and a pepperoni margarita. Now, I ordered pepperoni, and then in my comedic haste, I think I said lots of it in terms of pepperoni. So he's giving me double pepperoni. So look, there's quite a lot of pepperoni. I mean, he's pretty much rammed as much pepperoni as you can possibly get onto one pizza. So that has backfired somewhat because I don't love pepperoni that much. But you've got to work with what you got. I'm not obviously going to eat both of these because I'm not a massive fatty, but I'll eat at least one, that's a safe assumption. Yeah, I am pretty depressed. I'm struggling to find anything exciting and good to say. What I'll do is eat this, probably run a bath, play some like soothing music, light some candles, aromatic candles, do some self-massage, and then within a couple of hours I should be back feeling good, and then I'll catch up with you at that point in a bit more of a positive mindset. Hello guys, I'm feeling still slightly depressed, but not quite as depressed. I ended up eating the whole pepperoni pizza and then one bit of the other one, which is a reasonable effort, nothing to write home about, but pretty decent. Pretty dramatic atmospheric lighting, and also you may be thinking, is this the only long sleeve top I own? The answer to that question is no. I own numerous ones, but I just happen to seem to keep wearing this in my videos. Also, wearing shorts and flip-flops. I get quite a lot of stick for that, but I don't really get cold legs, and they're just comfortable, so as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing, I'm not doing anything wrong there. Right, it's now the evening. I haven't eaten anything since Pizzagate, so we're gonna now head out to find some dinner-based food items. So I will bring you on our journey. We're in a really cool Greek place. I'm doing my Batman impression. We've ordered a mixed grill for two, which is like chicken, pork, lamb, that kind of crap, and then some loads of pizza and various dips. Because I'm still fairly full up, to be fair, but I imagine what normally happens is as I'm waiting for the food to arrive, I get more and more hungry. So by the time I get there, I'll probably be hungry and probably want more, but we shall see. I've also, in exciting news, ordered a pint of blackcurrant squash, so I'm sure you're excited to see how that goes down. You will find out shortly. Dips have arrived. It's going to be a live dip. Live dip off. Look at that. Look at that absolute beauty of a sausage. And chicken and lamb, I imagine. That tzatziki, I'm not a big fan of tzatziki, it's too creamy for my liking. There are remaining dips from the pita bread, some rice. This, my friends, is going to be good. Bloody full up now. I don't actually eat that much, but there's a lot of meat, a lot of protein, fairly fibrous, a lot of hummus and pita bread and the like, so stomach's taking a bit of a hammering. Just trying to work that off, but we're going to go back now. I'm not really in the dessert frame of mind, but I'm not going to exclude that possibility because that's the kind of guy I am. It's embarrassing, it's going to be in the video. Oreo cheesecake. It's got Oreo in it. So there's actually Oreo in the base and in the cheese part of it. It's bloody disgusting. Tastes like vomit. And I'm back home. What a day. So to recap, I had the pizza, which admittedly took me out of action for quite some time. It did hit me quite hard. Pizzas are pretty stodgy. To be honest, I'd probably say that right now I prefer Domino's, just because although it's still takeaway crap, it's, I don't know, slightly more kind of authentic. Do you know what I mean? It's less greasy. Pizza, I find, is when you take it out of the box, it leaves a massive circular grease mark, which can't be a good sign. Then I had that Greek food. The place was called the Meze House. I've never been there before, but it was really, really good. I'm a big fan of Greek food anyway. It's just nice, you know, just like hummus, meat, and pita bread. What else do you need in a meal? And then, rather unexpectedly, I had that cheesecake, which, again, as a first for me, Oreo cheesecake, never had it before. That was very good, although I was incredibly full up by that point. So I'm feeling a little bit sick now. I've just had my protein, pre-bed protein, which, as you know, is 30 grams of whey with 5 grams of creatine, which I have every day before bed because I like to have it at the same time. It is 11:30. I am very tired. So that, my friends, is that. That concludes my 4 day of eating episode 19. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Next week is going to be episode 20, so there's going to be all kinds of fireworks going off there. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, as always, and I will see you tomorrow.